Hi, happy Halloween, everybody. We usually make chili every Halloween. Especially today, we're going to have a pretty chilly day for Halloween. We might even get some snow flurries. And so I'm in the process of making chili. Sarah's going to go take a shower, and then she's going to come and she's going to make some cornbread to go with it tonight. And it's already, what time is that? I'm getting a late start. It's like 20 after 3. A lot of times we get kids come quite early, even like 4:30, 5 o'clock. So I gotta shake a shirt tail here and get going. What I'm doing is just cutting up some celery now. Got my hamburger almost fried, and then I'm going to throw in some celery a little bit. I'm going to steam it just a little with a little water first, because you know it takes a little longer for the celery to cook. Tom's opened all the cans for me. I have a hard time opening cans. And what's everybody doing for dinner tonight? You usually have something simple. Years back we used to get just pizza every night, but I'm not really a big pizza eater. I mean, I can eat it once in a while. I even crave a piece, but I've never really been big on it. I just thought with the door opening so much tonight, and it being, you know, a little bit cooler again, chili would be great. I know everybody makes their chili a little different. Actually, this time, Tom went to Aldi's. I usually get like certain brand names for chili, like the beans and all that. So I'm kind of working with all new stuff. He got beans that's called Dakota's kidney beans, and the the chili little packages, you know. Different packages you get for chili. This one's McCormick. I can't remember the other one I used to get. This is that Stone Mill chili original seasoning. We got it at Aldi's. I don't know if anybody's ever tried it. And actually, we found a McCormick taco seasoning mix, and I thought, that's got enough spices in it. I might throw some of that in. But anyway, I got some onions I've already diced. I'm doing the celery now. Hey Tom, is there a bottle of water that I can add to like saute this celery just a little bit? I'm going to throw that in first. Oh, here it is. I'm turning this up a little now. I'm just going to put just a little bit of water in here so I can, and then I probably need my lid. I'm just going to add this celery. I am getting forgetful on some of my past recipes I used to make. I used to cook a lot. And now not so much anymore. Wonder if I should have had some more. I might do one more. Anytime you want to rinse this one celery off, please. I didn't take 2. I like celery. That's that. I got my sous chef here, Tom, helping. Might have to give him a raise here pretty soon. He's doing a pretty good job for me. Thanks. One hand. This left hand's kind of useless. Yeah.
Why don't you tell a story, Mom?
Oh.
Of your young years.
Of my younger years?
Everybody loves stories.
Well, come from a family of 6. My dad was born in Czechoslovakia. He was very strict. We were told we couldn't date till we were 18, but my sister snuck out, and once she did turn 18, I was able to date with her when I was 16. And actually I met Tom. My sister was dating his cousin, and so I was able, my first date was a double date with him. And then dated him for a while. When he was 18, he went into the service. He signed up for the service, and he was gone. Going to be gone for 4 years in the Air Force. And you remember how you used to always hear about Dear John letters? Well, I was worried I was going to get a Dear DeDe letter. And so I told him, you know, that I'm going to start dating a little bit. And besides, you want to make sure, you know, that it's true love. So he dated just a little in the service, not much, and I dated maybe 3 or 4 different guys. You know, it's kind of weird. I don't know why, but I dated one guy. He was home on leave from Texas with a friend of mine. Her boyfriend came home, and he was from Lubbock, Texas, and we went out and we showed him downtown Detroit and all that. And when he went back, he begged me to go back with him to Texas, you know, and get married. And gosh, we only had a couple dates that weekend. And I come from kind of an abusive family, and I kind of thought, well, hey, maybe I will go back. So I kind of packed up a few things, and we headed down the expressway by our house, and then I chickened out, and I had him bring me back. So that was, my future could have been a lot different then. I'm glad I come back. And then, let's see, I dated another guy, Bob, and we were only dating about 3 weeks, and he bought an engagement ring and wanted to marry me. And of course I didn't, you know, want to get married. I mean, I didn't like him like that. And I wasn't sexual. Then I wasn't. And let's see, what was the third one? I got, somebody asked me, oh, I was working in a hamburger joint. This guy come in, I used to kid around with him. him and his partner, they were engineers at Ford's. And so he kept asking me if he'd go out, you know, just go out with me one time and blah, blah, blah. And he was kind of a nut. He used to, we used to have buns delivered at the back door from a bread company. And there'd be a knock at the door, you know, the guy would kick because he'd have a tray full of buns to bring in. And here that guy started doing that, and every time I opened the door, there'd be all kinds of gifts from him. And he begged me just to go out with him one time, and I went, and we ended up, I got real scared. He went down this country road, and I thought, oh, I'm getting killed, I'm getting murdered, I'm getting raped. And here it was, he kept saying he wanted me to meet his mother. And so I thought when going down this old country road, oh my God, I'm going to be murdered. But it was pulled up into the cemetery. And we got out of the car, and his mother was buried there. He took me there to meet his mother at a cemetery, at her gravesite. And it was like, oh my gosh, he was like a stalker. It was so bad. It was bad. He would send flowers every day, great big beautiful bouquets. And my dad was kind of funny, and like I told you, he's from old country. And he kept saying, who the heck is sending you all these flowers, you know, and blah, blah, blah. And oh, it was just awful. And then a couple of times he knew then I was engaged, you know, then me and Tom decided we're not going to, you know, date anybody, and, you know, while he's in the service and that. And so one day Winkleman's was a store at that time, and I opened the door, there was that knock, I thought it was a bread man, and here's a great big old box from Winkleman's, and he bought me 3 or 4 beautiful, I can't remember how to say it, peignoir sets. It was like a nightgown with the overlay on it, that 2-piece. And there was a note in there and said, I want you to think of me on your wedding night. Yeah, creepy. Anyway, I've had some, man, I could write a book on different things. I've had some really weird experiences. Anyway, Tom and I ended up getting married, where I could say is basically my first boyfriend, and he was just always so comfortable to be around. He's so honest, and just really a good guy. A good guy. You couldn't ask for a better husband than Tom. So, anyway, I'm going to put this, just a little more water and put that lid on. And so that steams. Another Aldi's buy. I bought this. I got this electric skillet at Aldi's. We get so many good things at Aldi's. Tom bought a terrific bike. We bought crock pots. We got our electric skillet. Different clothes when he had it. When Nathan was younger, he bought so many good little books and toys and stuff there. We like Aldi's. I mean, I shop different places too, but Aldi's has some really good bargains. They're not as cheap as they used to be, though. I think so many people shop there now that kind of has raised the prices. I'm just chopping up some fresh garlic now. I like fresh garlic. Yeah, yep. you get in your shower, Sarah?
Do you need help?
No, time's a wasting. You better.
You know me.
I know you.
Last minute procrastinator.
Last minute.
No.
No. How long does that run?
As long as you want it to.
We wash these scissors too. What I like to do is I love the stewed tomatoes at Aldi's. Well, they've got some onion, they've already got some green pepper. I don't like a whole lot of green pepper in my chili. It upsets me. But I usually...
Kids across the street are starting to go in. Kids across the street are trick-or-treating already.
Well, you were
They're
right.
trick-or-treating already?
The kids across the street.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It is
3:30.
3:30, 25...
3:35.
25 to 4, and the new neighbors across the street, their kids are out trick-or-treating already. I told you we'd get them early.
Yeah.
How many are there, Tom?
Yeah.
3 of them?
Three.
Is that the ones that moved in Sam and Evelyn's house?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't even know if
probably
I didn't even know if they would trick-or-treat.
They're nice people.
They're very nice people, very broken English. I think
They're
they're
Muslim.
Muslim.
Yeah, so we didn't know if they.
We didn't know for sure if they trick-or-treated, but I guess they
They're
are.
probably going out before dark too.
They might be going to a party too. They might be coming out around here a few. Yeah.
Cause it's getting dark now around 5:30.
What are they dressed as, Tom? Can you take a picture? Sarah, take a picture.
You have my camera.
Oh, I can't. She's got them using her camera.
And not only that, I mean, they might not appreciate that.
Oh, that's true.
Some people, you know, some people do, some people don't.
Okay, here goes
Well, we
the
meet the kids for the first time, though.
onions.
I met the dad this summer.
Yeah, we all met him, walked over and introduced ourselves, welcomed them to the neighborhood. Are they coming to our house?
No, they're on the other
On
side.
the other side?
Our neighborhood is a mixture of everybody.
Oh yeah, we have a very multicultural neighborhood,
Which I like, and for
which we like it too. We have Vietnamese, we
we have
have
good neighbors. We have black, white, Mexican, Arabic.
black, white, Mexican,
Arabic,
Arabic,
Asian,
Polish.
Polish, Czechoslovakian.
Gotta watch those Polish.
Oh, and the Irish.
Oh, and the Irish. We got Irish.
Irish right here. Half Irish. Well, because both my grandmas are Irish.
Sarah,
Right?
you gotta get ready.
I know, but both my grandmas
I could have
are-
did these a little finer, but my hands aren't that good anymore. Yeah, and I cramp up like crazy anymore. I try to drink. I don't think I drink enough water.
No, you don't. You should drink the one you use for cooking.
Okay, I'm going to,
You want me to put it on pause and then until you switch out the other?
I'm just gonna brown this up and cook this a little, and then I'm gonna transfer it to my little electric roaster.
And I'm gonna put it on pause.
I'll be back in just a few minutes, everybody.
And I gotta see what it says. Oh, you have 19 minutes to left.
Okie doke, I got the celery and onions soft. Now I'm going to add some chili mix. Now these packets call for like 1 pound of hamburger to a pack of the spice mix. I don't like it like that. I like less. So I'm going to use just 1.5 packs to the 3 pounds of a hamburger. Okay. And then I'm going to just add a little more water and get it mixed up in there. Tom doesn't like it real spicy stuff. It bothers his stomach, so. And I always like less, even when I make, you know, some other stuff with spice mix packages. I never put as much as it calls for. Okay, what was I gonna say? Oh, okay, I already, I chopped up the stewed tomatoes more. I'm going to be adding it to this small electric skillet, a small electric roaster. I just wanted to get it going here higher with this. And also, Tom, he likes it, you know, like a lot of people like real thick chili. And he always likes it a little more soupier. He likes it more like a soupy chili. I like it thicker, but I make it the way he likes it. First I'll taste it. If it isn't enough, then I'll... These are the beans. And I guess some people put the thickening in with it, and I don't.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm getting in the shower. Can you save that one box I gave you so I can calculate my
Yes,
favorites?
I will.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Like I was saying, some people, they use the whole can of the thickening, and I usually pour some of that thick stuff out. I just wanted to get this going. It's running late. There is some thick stuff at the bottom. I'm going to have to get a spoon. And I'm going to turn this up just a little. Now I'm going to transfer it into this. I have a small electric roaster. This is the insert. I'm going to be putting it in there, and then I'll add the tomato juice. Yeah. Oh yeah, that story I was telling you about, that guy I dated, you know, and took me to the cemetery to meet his mother. You know, Tom was already in the service, and he was coming home on leave. And I worried about that guy because I continued to work there while I was putting myself through beauty school at that hamburger joint. And I worried about that guy for a long time. Even after we come back from the service, Tom was stationed, and I went out with him then after he, you know, was finished going overseas, and we were in Arizona. And I worried about coming back because I thought I worried about he was going to kill us both or something. You know, because at that time they were having these TV programs about, you know, stalkers and that. And he was truly a stalker. And did I mention? Yeah, he was married, and this other friend of his knew he was kind of nuts. And that he even told me he left his wife, you know, and that, and it was like, oh, I felt horrible about that, but hey, I guess some people are mental. That was the case there. I was so glad to leave Michigan for, well, it was almost a year and a half. But it's like, it's funny how you can have so much fear in you that you're constantly looking over your shoulders, you know, it was awful. It was just awful. Okie doke. Sarah made corn muffin mix. We like Jiffies. Does anybody out there like the Jiffies? Now I think down south, and well, I know for a fact because we used to be in a camping group, and people made corn muffins. And the first time I ever had one that wasn't sweet like Jiffy's, it was like, oh, I was looking so forward to the corn muffin, and I took a bite of it, and it was bitter. They're not, it's in certain places, I guess, in the South, they're not the sweet corn muffin, you know, which we were used to. And yeah, so everybody makes things different, you know, different areas you live in, and yeah, that's starting to come to boil. I think I'm going to transfer this. Yeah, it's starting to come to boil. Get it hot and Sarah said, I didn't know we had, I told Tom, turn some music on, you know, so I like to work with music on, and Sarah told me you can't have music playing at, I don't know, you can get fined or something, I don't know. Whatever it is that you can't have music, you know, like songs that you hear on the radio and stuff. You can have your own song, maybe you made up or something, but you're not supposed to be playing music. I'll have to have my grandson make me something, some kind of tape or something. It'd just be, no singing, it'd just be some music. They do it on, what did they make the music on, Tom?
I don't know.
You know, when he makes music.
I have no idea. I don't know.
You don't know? I might use another can of beans. I think I can use another can of beans, Tom. It's alright, I gotta have him open it because his hand's almost like useless. And I didn't want to get too beany. I'm gonna unplug this. Unplug this. Well, come on. There you go. Pour it in here first. Sometimes I used to put like a couple different beans in, but I'm just using red kidney beans today. And I might add some more of that spice if it's not. Hope I can do this. I might clean that pineapple. It looks like I'm gonna have to do it. Our garbage goes out. Did it go this morning, Tom?
Yeah.
We didn't take our garbage out last night, Tom didn't, because it was Devil's Night. I don't know how it is in your neighborhoods, but I think it's pretty good here now. I don't think there's a lot of young teenage boys anymore that, you know, go out on Devil's Night and wreak havoc. But we've had, on other years, we've had eggs thrown at the house. That's hard to get off a siding too, eggs. Of course, we've had toilet paper. I don't mind toilet paper in your shrubs and that's easy to deal with. Okie dokie. I think I'll set this. Oh man, I got a mess here. Tom, you put these cans in something separate, don't you?
What'd you do?
Nothing, I just dropped the skillet in the thing that, you know, dropped hard. These cans, don't you,
I'll take that.
should I rinse them out and
Yeah, later. Yeah, later.
you'll do it? Okay, here, these are, that can go over there. And if you give me a rag, I can clean.
Are you done, dude?
Yeah,
Huh?
Yep.
Good?
oh,
You done?
no, hang on a minute. If I get a rag, I'll wipe this off.
You want me to press it off?
No, it's fine. I gotta put the, thank you. There. Looks a little better. If you want to rinse that thing, I can maybe... Okay, now I gotta add the juice. And we'll disinfect that better later. I like,
It's open.
okay, this is open. Adding the tomato juice. See if I want another one. I noticed this tomato juice Tom bought. I was looking on the back, and it says it's made with water, concentrated tomato paste. And these other ones we bought is tomatoes, not tomato paste. I was wondering why it looked so dark when he brought it home. Should we try a little bit of it? And then we can put it in. Here, you want to open this, please? Sarah wanted me to tell you something, but I can't remember. I think she said she made 3 of these. I don't know why she made so many. Did you shake it?
No, I haven't shaken it.
Maybe you better shake it. It'll just bring it. I'm going to taste it for spice.
Yeah, just taste it first.
See if I need any more.
No, taste this.
Huh? Oh, I'm not going to taste that. Need some more spice. A little bit more. I'm just going to put some of this taco spice in because I'll put half. Well, he wanted me to taste this. Um, it's tangier. Oh well, I'll add a little. Alrighty, Tom, I guess you can, I'll get another spoon. I said I added, whoops, this will not work, it's got holes in it. A teaspoon, an actual really teaspoon. Yep, that woke it up. The extra spice. Oh heck. Wonder if I should just add the rest of this. It's mild. I'm just gonna go for it. Okay. Then I won't be having a half a pack in there forever. So it doesn't get buggy. I think sometimes your spices can get buggy. Well, not so much now, but like in August, you know, it's bad for even noodles and that sometimes in your cover. If it's too hot, you can get buggy. Oh wow, I did a terrible thing one time. A bunch of us girls were going out and I was making dinner for Tom. I was boiling some noodles for something. And I put the noodles in the water and all these little shells, like from bugs, they floated to the top. And I thought, what the heck is that? And then it dawned on me, it was like wormy things, you know, that had turned to like so old that it was just shells. And I let it come to the top, I turned it down, and I skimmed them off and I served it to them. Isn't it horrible? I'm bad. That just reminded me of that. Yeah, your bread, yeah, we have air conditioning, so it's on all the time, so August doesn't pose that much of a problem for us, but, you know, a lot of people, they get their cereals and stuff get buggy. You know, I guess when it's too hot. Okie doke, I guess you can set this, Tom. I'm all set for this. If you like this tomato juice, you like tomato juice, you can stick that in the
Shut it
fridge.
off?
Okay, gonna shut it off for now. See you in a bit.